Hi guys, what's up? It's Paul here, back for some more Hunger Games. This one here, like my capture card, not my capture card, my capture program actually didn't record my commentary or the game sound. It was because I was, what I was doing was I actually had my headset plugged in and it recorded the sound of my headset mic, which is awful quality. So I thought I'd just do a voiceover here. I'm playing with my brother who dies like instantly. He's awful at this, but I really like this gameplay because I managed to actually outsmart a lot of people with the flint and steel. Like I always think the flint and steel is one of the best tools in Minecraft, and nobody seems to like use it. A lot of people seem to hold out for like a diamond sword or sorry, an iron sword with their ingots in Hunger Games, and I honestly prefer just going ahead and making a flint and steel because it's a constant 0.5 heart of damage for a few, like 5 seconds at least. So you're gonna have, you're gonna chase the enemy away with the flint and steel, and then you're gonna be able to follow up on that with, whatever punches. So a critical punch does 1 damage, so 10 critical punches is KO. But if you get like 3 or 4 in, and then you let the rest of it do the work, then it works pretty well. So again, as I said before, this run is mostly solo. My brother dies in like a second or 2. Like, in the stupidest way possible, and he just says he just wants to kill everyone that is around him. I honestly don't kill people in the game when they have nothing. I just find it stupid. I don't really think it's worth my time, but again, you do get points for killing people regardless of their status, so it isn't too bad. I'm sitting here on 27th of May, 1:50 a.m, and I'm meant to be going home. I'm getting a boat like tomorrow in like 15 hours. I still need to pack, actually, but I'm not tired at all, so I don't see the need, which, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But this video will probably go up on the Monday or Tuesday. I need to get my setup back home done. My problem being is my brother, I used to share a room with my brother, and now I haven't been home in like 6 months. He's completely redone our room up, so our room is basically just one bed and full up of loads of crap. While I was gone, he got a new lizard as well, so there's like an extra lizard tank in our house, or in my room. So I don't know what is going to happen there. I'm probably going to have to sleep on the sofa the first day back until we get my bed moved back in. Yay, fun return to home. But looking forward to it. Looking forward to not having to cook so much. Over here, I have to cook everything, I know. First world problems, but back home my mom usually does most of the cooking, which is cool. And plus, it is nice having people around. I think I'm gonna get annoyed by the lack of privacy. I have my own little room here where I can just sit and chill and do whatever I want 24/7, but back home, zero privacy, which kind of sucks, to be honest. For the most part, I mean, you guys know better than anyone if you have had to share a room with a sibling, how annoying it is. But yeah, the company's okay sometimes. I mean, it's nice to have someone. Like right now, I'm in the house by myself, and sometimes I kind of get freaked out in case someone breaks in to the house. Someone actually tried to break into our house I think it was last year at university, and then we had to call the cops, and the guy ran away. There was 2 of them. So it was actually kind of a surreal experience. I was in a nightclub, my housemate phoned me and was like, there's people knocking on the door and I don't know them, and they're saying let me in, they're trying to kick down the door. So my housemate phoned the police, and then police came, we all rushed back, and there was like police taking statements and stuff. It was weird. Like, I don't know. I remember that night I went to bed with a knife beside my bed in case someone else broke in. It's a bit of a surreal experience when something like that happens. I would kind of like to learn some self-defense just because of stuff like that. I would like to learn like Wing Chun, but I'd never like. My problem is I'm always back and forth from university, so I don't know if I could dedicate myself to it because I'd have to be switching around a lot. Maybe when I graduate, I'll learn an MMA. Not so much for fighting, but I don't know. The whole fitness aspect of it is really cool. You get lots of flexibility, good bit of strength. And my brother dies here. He actually jumps down from there, tries to hit a vein, and dies. What a moron. Seriously. Anyway, he died, leaving me with his equipment there. So I have a flint and steel, right? Flint and steel and a stick. And I'm kind of thinking at this point, alright, what can I do? And flint and steel on ice doesn't work. And it doesn't work on snow either, but it does work on snow patches. So if you have like stone with a snow patch over it, the flint still works. So I kind of figure, I see this guy here, and I'm gonna chase him up because he obviously doesn't see me yet, and these 2 guys are gonna rustle it out. So I'll probably just take the spoilers between them, which is nice. So they they run over here, and I'm kind of thinking, what do I do at this point? I'm just chasing them with a stick, and obviously those guys have a sword. Haven't got the best of armor either, and my hunger bar, like, it's going around. So the guy sees me here, and I'm like, screw this. I am out of here. I'm wondering where I can drop my flint and steel just to get a kill. But I hate when that happens when you're running, and then your run accidentally stops. But yeah, I'm trying to get over here, and this is all snow, so the flint and steels aren't that great. But yeah, here there he is there, and I eventually get a fire on him, and he's like, oh no, what am I gonna do? So he's there, and he doesn't know what to do, and he has a wooden sword, and he's kind of like freaking out at this point, running away, but you know, you can't run when you're on fire too well, so he dies, and I eventually pick up the wooden sword there for a little bit more of protection, so hopefully I got it there. Yeah, there we go, there's a wooden sword, and I did pick up some nice stuff there as well. I'm just checking my surroundings right now in case anybody comes and like double teams me, which I don't want to happen, so we'll stick all that on. And a lot of people told me like chainmail is better than leather. I know that it's hard to think like when you're in the middle of battle, like, oh, what am I gonna do? Because I had nobody guard my backyard. I usually play with Vic or Niall, and they usually guard my back when I'm equipping stuff. But it's just me all alone here, so I'm just sitting here chilling, wondering what to do at this point, checking out everywhere, just seeing what's up, and I got everything there is to do at this point, so I'm just thinking I might as well go and explore. There's nothing else to do, so usually you get people over by these ships when you play enough, and you know, I did see a guy there. I did a glimpse of my eye, but what happens is I see that there's the guy there. Like he has a iron sword, and I kind of think, crap, you know, I have a wooden sword. He has an iron sword, and even though there's only like there's like a whole heart damage difference between our swords, which is kind of intimidating. So the guy comes over and he wants a truce. Now that means a truce in Hunger Games. I kind of like, okay, I might as well truce for now and see if I can get any better equipment. You don't have to honor the truce. A lot of people think like Hunger Games is like, oh, you know, when a guy does that, I kind of attack him, but it's so bad. There is no rules in Hunger Games. It's, you know, I've had people do that to me before and just stab me in the back. So I'm kind of thinking if I can get this guy in a weak spot, then I probably could get a kill off him. So I see him here, and he's coming after me. I can tell him truce, and he buys it. It's still, even though I'm chasing him and trying to kill him. So he runs away there. I'm okay. There's like 6 or 7 people left. Don't really know what to do. So I just hang about here for a bit. And usually, like, I always get into the trap of like, you know, going after people that I'm not sufficiently equipped to do. I kind of view myself as a decent PvP player, but when someone else has full iron armor and an iron sword, and you have, let's say, leather armor, or not leather, like no armor and like a sword, nothing, you know, you're going to get taken down no matter how good of a PvP you are. I only really recommend going after the guy if you have, you know, a decent amount of armor, like your armor levels are about the same, and then if his attack is like one above yours, so if he has like a stone sword and you have a wooden sword, then I'd go after him. Or even if he has an iron sword, you probably get lucky if you get the hits off. Just depends on the amount of criticals you get and the way you maneuver it. Don't forget the strafe, by the way, when you're getting in there. Because a lot of people are actually like just stand still when they hit, which is stupid. Yeah, just spam the spacebar and strafe. But yeah, you need to know that, because you know, sometimes I think I'm like a good PvPer and going with like a bow. Well, you know, I see if you have a bow or a flint and steel. I think that gives you some opportunity to play with. Like you can take out people with a bow and a flint and steel. Either one of those, because I easily do it here. If someone gets flint and steel, and you can easily hit people back with a bow. If you have the arrows, just spam the hell out of it. So I think that's the best part about that. It just, you need to be careful, because like I view the bow as the best weapon in the game. It's better than a diamond sword in my opinion, just because you can keep people off with it, and it's hard to run away from. So it's actually quite good for killing people with, and especially like I was kind of used to playing ultra hardcore when I came into this. So I was kind of always, you know, hitting people with bows and wondering why are they dying. It's because they can actually run away. In ultra hardcore, once you get hit, you're done. So there's the guy there, and I'm kind of thinking, is it worth going after him? I think he kind of sees me at this point. Hold on, I'm not too sure. Yeah, he sees me at this point. I get hit on him. He kind of turns around here. He's like, oh god, he's behind me. So I get 2 crits in there, and he whips at the bow, and I'm like, oh crap, I've done goofed. You know, trying to pick up the arrows as I go. I'm trying to lure him into the middle, because I know around here I can't actually get the flint and steel off on him. But if I go to the middle, see, that doesn't work. I tried that there and it didn't work for some reason. It's because that's pure snow, whereas I was letting it on like a snow cover before, so he's coming after me still. Really not too fussed. He hits me with the arrow there. Still have a decent amount of damage left. I kind of realize I won't die unless he gets sword hit on me. I'm not really too fussed about the arrows unless they're fully charged. And knowing this guy, you won't get them. So yeah, I just give up on the whole idea of hitting the snow. And I think the guy luckily runs off for now, which gives me an opportunity to heal up. I have a pumpkin pie on hand, so it isn't too bad. So I heal up here, get the regen going, and just run out and hope that I can find another guy to get some stuff off, because right now I'm not looking too so good. Wooden sword's okay in the early game, but you really want to be hitting with a stone sword at the very least in the middle of the late game on Hunger Games. The guy sees me again here, I'm like, crap, you know what, I might as well go after it. So I run about for a little bit and try and get a bit of regen off in case the guy does get the hit off me, and running in the middle here because I know the wood I can definitely get a flint and steel off, and a lot of people don't suspect it. Like, a lot of people, even I don't suspect it, so I turn around here and the guy's behind me and I'm kind of thinking crap. So I get the flint and steel off, he gets hit there, I'm like, oh yes, this is my chance. So I get the crits in and he's kind of blocking it and he doesn't know what to do because he can't run away that fast. So I get the crits in, the guy's like, okay, I'll go for it. I get it, big kill there, big kill. That was one of the deciding factors. Kind of like, crap, I need to get this iron sword. So luckily I get it in my first try. I have his bow as well, and there's nothing really there I want. Maybe the flint to make some more arrows, but as I said, it's better just to look around right now because usually you get people approaching the middle at this point, which is kind of unfortunate. So I decided I might as well camp the chests, because if I camp the chests, I know there's going to be some decent loot there, and anybody that wants to get the loot of the chest is going to have to take me on. And right now, I'm not really too fussed because I have a semi-decent armor and I have one of the better swords in the game. I don't really think anybody had a diamond sword at this point in the game. If they did, I think they were even more prominent about it. Usually if I had a diamond sword, I'd just go to the middle and take on anyone because you can usually get a decent amount there. But I think there's 2 or 3 guys left at the moment, and I'm kind of thinking, what do I do? What do I do? So I just chill here. I'm honestly waiting for someone to make a move at this point, and I don't make it. But I decide, I might as well get a few hours made while I'm here because I only have 2 in my inventory. So over here, I see the flint. It does take a while to pick up, but there it is there. Grab it there. I get it on my first try, luckily. Don't know what luck is that, but yeah, it gives me 12 hours, I think. And I think it's only 4 or 5 hours you need to kill someone. See, I hate crafting in the middle because I always think I'm going to get stabbed in the back when I do it. Luckily, I didn't get done here, but I have 14 hours now, which is a decent amount. It'll do to ward off people. So I just want to store my hotbar right here. Get a couple bits of food down there. And, you know what, I actually think, yeah, I go and whack all this stuff I don't need. It's leather armor, and I'm not really too fussed at it. I'm not really sure if that's iron pants or chainmail. My screen resolution isn't the greatest, but if it was iron pants, I apologize. But I think I have all, the stuff I need right now. So I kind of think, might as well go for the golden apple. Why not? So, get that apple in there, kind of derped about there. Because I kind of get nervous towards the end game, and I don't really know what to do. But we get the golden apple, decent bit of regen. And I decided I might as well head out and try and get one of these guys away, because worst case scenario, all of them are in a team. I can take 2 on at the max. I think I get up there. So here it gets, here's when the fun starts. Just grab everything that I need at this point. Diamond, awesome. So we get another diamond here. We're rolling. There's an apple there, which I don't take. Just get rid of that. Flint steel, get rid of that there. Yeah, some stuff I really don't want. There's some arrows there that I think I took. There's the other diamond I want. Awesome. So we get the diamond sword and we're rolling here. Pretty much a guaranteed win if these 3 guys aren't in the team. But if they are, then I was kind of screwed there. I think I missed 5 hours. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sad for this point. Whack that on. I'm whack the iron boots on. I have a pretty good chance of winning this thing at this point. So I just saw my hotbar to get some food. And I set on out in hopes to get some of these guys pick up that stuff because I don't want people getting it. And this point it's just luck really. I'm wondering where to go. And I'm thinking maybe there's someone there because you usually get someone camping out there in this map. And if there is a guy there, well, I kind of had second thoughts because I don't want to deal with him. But it could be a guy there. If he's not there, I usually get them on top of everything, or you usually get them in one of these pirate ships. And I really don't see a name tag there, so I'm thinking, there might be a guy around here because there is a lot of chests there. And surprisingly, you would be surprised with the amount of people that don't, get that don't actually loot the chests on that. It's actually quite a big ship. So yeah, luckily enough, I'm running past here, just scouting the area, looking for someone to kill because I've got all the loot in the chests. So pretty much aiming. And if I can get a kill here, I can bring it a deathmatch. So I see a guy. I think he sees me at this point and runs away. Try and get an arrow off, miss. Not amazing, but could have been worse. And somehow this guy doesn't know like how to run properly or something, because I catch up with him quite quickly here. I could have got a better jump here if I slowed down a little bit, but I was arguing with myself whether to hit him with the arrow or not. And I thought I may as well not, because I'm just going to be wasting my time and my arrows. And, you know, I don't know what drove the guy to do this when I was on his tail, but he went over here and just stood there. Like, I didn't know what he was trying to do. And then I think he just realized he was screwed. So, I mean, there's him gone. 60 seconds until the deathmatch anyway. If I just heal up, why not? And I thought that was an iron sword in hindsight, so I tried to pick it up because I didn't want anybody getting the iron sword. But it was just a stone sword. And he probably could have made an iron sword if he got the opportunity to, but he didn't. So I'm just going to let it play into the deathmatch. You know, I think these two guys knew each other, or they just decided to team up on me. I tried to hide my diamond sword here at the start because, I mean, nobody really wants to go against the guy with a diamond sword, so I just hang about in the middle. But yeah, the two guys I'm facing, you'll see in a second, they're not really that geared up, but they could be a potential threat if I didn't, you know, do what I did. I mean, you know, there is chances for me to die here, so I need to watch out for it. So we'll see in a second. Just let it count down here. There's so much junk in my inventory here as well. I noticed I had that there, but we have 3 bars off full. See this guy here? You can see the guy like signal to the other guy like truce, and let's get the other guys. So I'm like, screw it, I'm going all out in these guys. They're going to come after me, both of them. So I decided to hit 3 power shots into the guy there. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's trying to like truce with me, not ban that bullshit. And then, you know, try to get another shot off there. Get him. This guy comes at me, and then I whip out my diamond sword, and he doesn't want any of it. He isn't having any of it right now. And then the other guy here, get him, and he's coming at me. At this point I thought I was in trouble, but I don't know why he decides to retreat, because if he had been continuing there, like, he would have got that easily. There's the guy there anyway. Get him. He was 1 hit off death. It's pretty much me versus this dude. I don't know what he was doing here. He tries to like truce with me. I have no idea what he was doing, but I managed to get a couple shots off on him, which is nice. I don't know why he's blocking on purpose here. Or trying to get because I don't see the point in trucing at this point. It's me versus him. Why would I want to truce? I'm pretty much guaranteed to win. So I'm like, screw it, I might as well just go in here. The guy doesn't even retaliate, and I pick it up for the easy win. Sorry for no audio sound in this one, guys. My recorder just messed up horribly there, but I thought it was a pretty decent solo game, and I thought I'd share it with you. So as always, this is Paul signing out. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I didn't annoy you too much with the rambling. Bye!